Fúamnach is a lesser-known yet intriguing figure in Irish mythology, particularly in the stories surrounding the Tuatha Dé Danann and the Fomorians. As a powerful sorceress and the first wife of Midir, a king of the Tuatha Dé Danann, her story is one of jealousy, magic, and vengeance, reflecting the complex relationships and themes of power and transformation within Celtic myth. Fúamnach's tale is best known in connection with the myth of her husband, Midir, and his second wife, Etain. Midir, a member of the Tuatha Dé Danann, falls in love with Etain, a beautiful mortal woman, and marries her after several trials. Fúamnach, already married to Midir, becomes consumed with jealousy at her husband's affection for Etain, and this jealousy drives much of the action in the myth. Fúamnach's bitterness is a key element of her character. She is often depicted as vengeful and powerful, using her magical abilities to manipulate events and exact revenge. Upon learning of Midir's love for Etain, Fúamnach uses her sorcery to curse Etain. She transforms Etain into a fly, trapping her in an otherworldly prison. This act of transformation is one of the most important aspects of Fúamnach's power. In many ways, it serves as a symbol of her control over fate and the natural world. The ability to change someone's form is an ancient and potent form of magic in Celtic traditions, and Fúamnach's use of this power illustrates her strength and the lengths to which she will go to exact revenge. The transformation of Etain is only the beginning of Fúamnach's influence in the myth. After Etain is turned into a fly, she is blown away by the winds and ends up in the land of mortals, where she eventually becomes a woman again and marries a mortal king, Etain. However, Etain's bond with Midir is far from broken. Eventually, through a series of trials and divine intervention, Etain and Midir are reunited, and Fúamnach's actions are undone. The curse that Fúamnach placed on Etain is lifted, and the lovers are restored to one another. While Fúamnach's role in the story is one of villainy, it also highlights a deeper aspect of Celtic mythology, the idea of fate and the consequences of actions. In many ways, Fúamnach's jealousy and her attempts to alter the course of events through magic embody the theme that the gods and goddesses of the Tuatha Dé Danann were not infallible. They had their flaws, and their actions often led to unintended consequences. Fúamnach's transformation of Etain, for example, sets in motion a chain of events that not only affects her own life but also the lives of other gods and mortals. Her jealousy and magic, intended to prevent a marriage, ultimately lead to the fulfillment of a prophecy and the reunion of the lovers. Fúamnach's role as a powerful sorceress also speaks to the broader Celtic belief in the supernatural. In many stories, magic is used to bend the laws of nature, whether for good or ill, and Fúamnach's story is a clear example of how sorcery can impact the lives of both gods and mortals. Her use of magic to manipulate reality reflects the ancient understanding that the forces of the otherworld were powerful and could shape the destiny of those in the mortal realm. Ultimately, Fúamnach's tale is one of powerful emotions: jealousy, anger, love, and revenge, and of the consequences of meddling with the natural order. Her actions, while fueled by personal motives, have a far-reaching impact that alters the lives of the gods and mortals around her. She is a figure who embodies the darker side of love and desire, showing how powerful emotions can lead to destructive outcomes. In conclusion, Fúamnach is a complex and powerful figure in Irish mythology whose story highlights themes of jealousy, revenge, and the far-reaching effects of magic. Though she is often portrayed as a villain, her actions reveal the complexities of human emotion and the consequences of trying to control the forces of fate. Through her tale, we are reminded that the gods of Celtic mythology, like mortals, were subject to passion and flaws, and their actions could set in motion events that were beyond their control.